nigga, you supposed to be balling. They looking at me like that, like, what? What's wrong with this nigga?
God, brother.
Where y'all Jordans at? What the hell wrong with you?
God.
That's how I look at them. As I speak and they don't understand what I'm talking about. I look at them niggas like, you ain't getting the hit.
God, brother, God.
The Lord ain't working with your ass.
That's right.
I look at them the same way.
That's
like they got on some Walmart shoes. That's how I look at them. Like, damn, this nigga whack.
God, might even touch really quick. I know you're going. But that's a beautiful point this brother brought up, man. We can't give these people the hidden manna. Only the Lord can, bro.
God.
But what had happened back then when the Lord had given the hidden manna? Our people ate it, then they was just like, nah, man, we done, man. We still hungry. We can't accept what the Lord just gave us, man. So we got to go to something else. That's the microwave mentality of what our people have, man. It's a beautiful point. You brought that out. My bad. I know you speak.
Start over on there.
This is Revelations 2:17. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna.
So that's what you strive for, to be in that number. To be in that number. But you don't know you're in the number. So you sitting up here talking to people like you know that you got it. It's about the Lord's information. Nobody can lift themselves up. This is the Lord's information. So you have to treat it just as that. The Lord gave me this beautiful gift. Now I don't know if did he give it to you? So you talk to a person to figure it out, but you don't put no stock in that. As I walk and people like, well, let's say I'm at work. The pepperoni pizzas are all laid out in the breakroom. And I'm like, nah, I don't eat that stuff.
God.
They're like, well, what's wrong with you? I may not go straight into scriptures. 9 times out of 10, I'm not.
Right.
I'm gonna tell them, man, that pork, that shit killed my grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandmother. She about to die here in a few minutes from it. So it's better for me to stay away from it. So people look at you like, he's all right. He's all right. He deals with information. He deals with truth. It's logic. You know what I'm saying? I can't take what the Lord gave me and force it down your throat. I'm living my life through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. If you don't get it and you can't see it, well, it's not for you, and let that be that. I don't care what happens to you. A tree could fall and kill you. I'm gonna try to walk around the tree. I don't care. That's your fate. Most High willing, the brothers out here, we're in that number.
That's right.
That get that hidden man. And we already have grasp of that hidden man. We already have a grasp on his truth. We're just hoping that the Lord saves us, individual. That's our faith, that he's going to save me. That's his faith, that he's going to save him. We don't have to have faith that the white man is going down. We know that.
That's right.
That's a fact. That is a fact. We don't have to have faith that the chip is coming. That is a fact that the chip is coming. We have to have faith that the Lord is dealing with us. So as we deal with the world, that's how we have to be. You don't got the gift, well, that's your problem. I got it. And I walk with my head high. I don't care what you think.
Hey, can I say something real quick? And the fact that, we shouldn't even be stressed out about trying to push it to someone who just ain't gonna get it, because you should have the mindset, hey, if this nigga ain't gonna get it, that's gonna increase my chances of being one of the hopeful elect, man.
That's right.
So fuck him, man. We just gonna move on and continue to push the word to the hopeful elect that ain't been sealed up yet, man.
That's right. I remember when I was kind of first coming up here, first started preaching, it was a guy that I believe me and the brother Mike Olive met, and I don't know, he knew him from school or something, and it ended up just being me and him. I think we was talking on the phone, and he telling me about his grandmother this, and I was like, you know what, this ain't for your grandmother. And I was about to say, man, fuck your grandma. Like, what do you know? But I try to be a little more, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, this ain't for your grandmother. And I could tell his spirit, he hated that. So he trying to combat me on that. I was like, well, look, man, I don't think this thing is for you, but you do what you feel you need to do. Because he hadn't come out at all. He was one of them watching video, and I think I know the same that you know. But you don't know the same that I know, because you're not out here on this grind. So I said, grandmother, your grandmother gonna get it. I'm pretty sure he felt like throwing the phone up against the wall, going to get his grandfather, trying to jump me or something. But either way it goes, this ain't for you. we get to eat this beautiful flesh.
That's right.
That's for us.
That's right.
And I'm glad that the Lord ain't dealing with y'all, because y'all are just whack-ass niggas anyway.
Con.
When you get a raise at your job, you get a little more money in your pocket, right? Let's say you get a big raise, right? And you go and get yourself a nice car. Who's gonna be that try to take the car from you? Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be the so-called white man running up on you at the car wash?
No.
Get on the ground, nigga. It's gonna be these niggas out here, these Mexicans out here, these Puerto Ricans out here. The so-called white man already robbed you with the taxes. The taxes out of your payroll check, the taxes when you buying the car, the taxes when you do your taxes, you paying taxes on taxes. He's already robbed you. We know his game.
That's right.
But it's these niggas that's out here, grimy as hell. These niggas will sell crack to your grandmother.
That's right.
So they don't need this gift. They don't need to eat this good food.
That's right.
They need to dine on this bullshit.
That's right, bro.
I got it.
And we'll give him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saving that he receiveth it.
That's right. This is the Most High's gift to give freely. It's not mine to give. I'm happy that I have it. If it's the Most High's will, I continue to keep it. I continue to keep that spirit, and I continue to be in the brotherhood. That's my prayer. But you niggas walking around up and down here, man, I don't give a damn what happens to you. And I'm talking about my own grandmother.
That's right.
My grandmother that's living has one arm, is way overweight, and still dipping snuff. You think I'm finna stand over her all day? No, this is what Deuteronomy means. I'm not, no. I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that.
That's right, huh?
My uncle, he got 3 teeth in his mouth. He ain't trying to hear about the truth. He's still smoking crack till this day. Another uncle that went to jail for stealing meat out of the grocery store. I ain't got time for that.
Ain't got time.
Sitting up here back and forth dealing with y'all.
That's right.
There's brothers in the camp. I'd much rather deal with them.
Con.
Bouncing information off each other.
Con.
Sitting up here looking at me like I'm crazy.
That's right.
You got it.
Yeah.
John 6:57. As the living Father has sent me, and I live by the Father, so he that eateth me, even he shall live by me.
So again, what does he mean when he says he that eateth me? Let's go on. We're not going to go there physically, but let's go to what he told all the prophets, man. What did he tell them to eat? He said, eat this roll. And after they ate that roll, they were filled with the Spirit. That was the Lord's word getting put in them to be able to profess or occupy or do the work or tell these people what's to come and what's to happen and what you have to do in order to receive salvation. You know?
That's right. Verse 58. This is that bread which came down from heaven.
So symbolically, the Lord always worked with symbols, man. He always used symbols for everything. When he did in the Old Testament and the New Testament, for example, you know, Abraham, Isaac, you know what I mean? Abraham was almost had to sacrifice his son, and he didn't have to do it. That was a testament of the Lord. The Lord had sacrificed his son. Let's go to the manna ordeal. We've been talking about the manna. The Lord gave manna to our people. A lot of people ate it, they couldn't receive it afterwards, man. But the ones who really appreciated were the men the Lord were looking at.
That's
you know?
right.
Read that one more time.
John 6:58. This is that bread which came down from heaven.
This is the bread that came down from heaven, like we read in Revelation, the 2nd chapter, the 17th verse. That's the manna from heaven. That's that word being placed in you. This is the true manna. This is the true food that'll keep you from hunger. This is the true water that'll keep you from thirst. That's the manna right there. That's the manna for us to be worried about.